Sonic the Hedgehog 4 is going to release in the spring of 2027, however, it's never too early to start speculating on what could happen in the next installment of the Sonic Cinematic Universe. Each of the first three Sonic movies completed filming roughly a year in advance of the release date, so with that in mind, it's likely that a completed script could be ready by the fall of 2025, and filming could begin in the first few months of 2026. Sonic the Hedgehog 3's post-credit scene featured both Metal Sonic and Amy, both of which made their debut in Sonic CD. So this means that Sonic the Hedgehog 4 will likely take a lot of inspiration from Sonic CD. The basic plot of Sonic CD is much more simple than Sonic Adventure 2, so there's not a lot to work with, but it involves Little Planet, which appears in the last month of every year. Dr. Eggman has changed Little Planet to a mountain and began transforming it into a giant fortress with his robot army. To execute his plan, Dr. Eggman uses the Time Stones to control time and his newest invention, Metal Sonic, to kidnap Amy. Sonic eventually saves Amy and beats Dr. Eggman, and Little Planet thanks Sonic with a shower of stars. I feel like this story could work as a movie, but there's likely not enough meat on the bone, so they need to also take from a second Sonic game. I see three possible options here, with the first one being Sonic CD and Sonic Heroes Adaptions, so that Metal Sonic could fulfill his entire villain arc and become Neo Metal Sonic and ultimately Metal Overlord. In Sonic Heroes, Rouge infiltrates one of Dr. Eggman's bases where she's surprised to discover Shadow asleep in his pod, so this could set the stage for Team Dark. It is also possible you could introduce the Chaotix, so there will be multiple teams more than just Team Sonic. Team Chaotix is a detective agency, so they could help Team Sonic track down where Metal Sonic kidnapped Amy and is holding her captive. In this way, Metal Sonic is the true villain of the movie and does not require Dr. Eggman in any way. This could set up for Super Sonic along with Tails and Knuckles to fight against Metal Overlord. Another rather interesting option would be a Sonic CD and Sonic 2006 adaptation, because both of those games feature elements of time travel. We currently do not know who built Metal Sonic and if Dr. Eggman is still alive, so perhaps Metal Sonic is from the future where he destroyed the world. Mephiles could have made Metal Sonic, which is why there's an entire army of Metal Sonics. This could then lead to Silver the Hedgehog coming back in time and mistaking Sonic for Metal Sonic, believing that Sonic is the Iblis Trigger. At the same time, Metal Sonic could kidnap Amy and travel to different points in time. This could force Sonic and Silver to work together to find the Time Stones to track down where Metal Sonic kidnapped Amy, which could lead to a Super Sonic and Super Silver fight against Metal Sonic. The last option is Emperor Metallic from Sonic the Comic. He was built by other versions of Metal Sonic, and he is the leader of a group of Metal Sonics that rebelled against Eggman to take over the world. Perhaps Dr. Eggman's machines that he was working on became so smart that they created the perfect badnik. Metal Sonic's plan could be to transform Earth into a planet ruled by machines. Perhaps they could also incorporate the Metal Virus arc from the IDW comics in some way. Maybe Paramount can get creative and somehow add elements from Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Advance, Sonic Rush, or even Sonic Unleashed. There are endless possibilities. So we'll see what path forward they take and let the countdown to Sonic the Hedgehog 4 begin. That's gonna do it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and remember, you gotta go fast!